Well, tonight some doctors are questioning why large gatherings like the Spokane Interstate Fair are continuing when hospitals are caring for the most COVID patients they have handled during the entire pandemic. KREM 2's Morgan Trout talked with several local doctors who say politics are getting in the way of public health. Morgan.
Mark, there has never been a worse time in the pandemic for Spokane than right now. But the Interstate County Fair is taking place until the 19th. It brings more than 200,000 people to one place. Doctors say this is unacceptable and will lead to cases, outbreaks, and deaths.
Yeah, without question, people will die because of our choices. And, you know, we as a society have decided that we're okay with that.
I just would hope that people would want to take care of their neighbors.
Spokane doctors John McCarthy and Michael Ryan say community leaders are being irresponsible. McCarthy is a physician at the Native Project and Ryan at Sacred Heart. They, along with the assistant dean to the regional clinical education at UW, Dr. Daryl Podick, are speaking out against the decision to host the fair, and they aren't the only healthcare workers doing so.
I'm incredibly concerned that we have a big fair going on in Spokane. That makes zero sense in the middle of a pandemic.
The fair goes from September 10th until the 19th. We reached out to each of the Spokane County Commissioners, their offices, the Health District Office, and Interim Health Officer Dr. Frank Velasquez. Commissioner Josh Kearns responded, saying that our community has had so many events taken from them over the last 18 months, and that the commissioners met with the Department of Health and the Spokane Regional Health District to make sure the event was safe. He says that the masks are required per mandate, there are additional hand washing stations, and additional seating for social distancing. But the doctors say that isn't enough.
That's a real tragedy that we are determining health by politicians rather than physicians.
Velasquez stands by the decision to continue on with the fair. McCarthy says he understands the pressure Velasquez is under. McCarthy was the former health officer of Okanagan County. He says healthcare has become politicized, the reason he left the position.
I do feel betrayed. This doesn't have to be this way. And the reason it is this way is absolutely confusing.
That's devastating. We do our best to keep people healthy, so to have people dying of something that probably was preventable.
Opponents of the vaccine say getting the shot is a personal choice, but your personal choice profoundly affects others.
I can decide to go shoot people. That's a personal choice, but it's not a very good one.
They both added that if you get COVID and require hospitalization and care, you are taking away from patients that need things like cancer treatment. The doctors add that the science is clear. The vaccines are safe and effective, and masks are proven to slow down the spread of COVID. They said a really poignant statement I want to share. They said public health necessitates taking care of the community, not the individual, and not the perceived individual's freedom. In the studio tonight, Morgan Trout, KREM 2 News.